Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Vanderpeet and I'm doing my presentation on the participant that I interviewed for this class. So to further look into the role citizenship plays within our society and to better understand how mixed individuals feel they fit into society, I decided to interview a 27-year-old male who didn't complete year 11 or 12. He has no children, is a tradie and owns his own business. He plays football locally and has no criminal record. Not all countries are as lucky as us here in Australia. So the question that is becoming increasingly important is to whether or not Australian citizens actually understand their role within the good society that we have. Such as, do Australians possess the knowledge and understandings required to be active citizens in our society? Which is, I find, a very good question because not every country is as lucky as we are, and I don't think that everyone appreciates what we actually have here in Australia, such as clean drinking water. We have good opportunities for education and to get a job. We have food, which is actually fresh and healthy and clean. So my findings. I discovered that through a number of verbal questions and some also true and false response questions, that the participant I chose is an honest hard worker, but I found he doesn't really understand what it fully means to be an active Australian citizen. He knows little about voting or government legislations, and it's evident for him that citizenship is just a term he can use to describe himself or how people know him, or for as people that are born in Australia or who migrate here legally. So he pays his taxes. He does donations for his clothing. He does fundraising. So what I learnt. So I find that teachers actually need to find meaningful ways to link teaching civics and citizenships in our lessons across the curriculum, because I find a lot of places will just skim on it, or we don't have an actual topic designed just to focus on how to be a good citizen. So I believe that my case study and participant choice has identified the importance of teaching civics and citizenship well in primary schools, not just secondary school, as not all students, like my participant, stay until they complete year 11 and 12. So it's equally important for those students who leave school earlier to have access to the knowledge, practices and understandings required to be active, informed and independent citizens. So teaching them at an early age and in primary school is definitely the way to go, I think. So this was a sample question and answer that I gave my participant. So that's before I finish. I decided to do true and false questions so that the participant had a part he did independently, and also where there were only two choices, no justifications. He didn't have to actually fully answer why. The extended response questions took longer as the participant had to think about his answers. Before the interview, I gave him a copy of the questions so he could read them and make any dot points he wanted to remember to verbally say to me, so he could actually have a good think about his responses. So for example, how do you think you contribute positively to society? And his response was, I think I'm a positive contributor to society. I work hard and pay tax. I employ 3 people and help to train and support them. I donate my old clothes to charity rather than reselling them for his own profit. or throwing them out, and he's not too terrible at recycling. And so for a true and false example question, you would like your future children to be educated about being an active citizen through school. And he said true. Thank you all for watching my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it.